Alrighty, folks, thanks for checking in with Stormtopia.com. We're going to have taking a look right now at a long satellite loop, just explaining the dynamics with this cutoff low. And here you go. You see what's essentially happened here is, whoa, that go by a little bit fast for you. But what's essentially happened here is as the low pressure center made its way out of the Ohio Valley, here we are through the morning hours, that moisture starts pushing into Ohio, back through West Virginia, and at this point, as we go through midday and into the afternoon hours, you see this moisture is really setting up nicely right now, okay, from essentially lower Huron straight back through the mid-Atlantic. And what I can just do is sort of illustrate this map for you, which I already did in a practice run, but now I'm going to do it for you for real. What essentially is, here is the areas. Right now, New England's still not getting affected by the storm, okay? What's essentially happened here is a cutoff low has made its way through the Ohio Valley, right now in central and western Kentucky. It's wrapping in substance and dry air around the immediate low, so around the low there isn't precipitation happening. But if you head farther out, you have tapped moisture from the Atlantic, and right now you've got a steady stream of moisture from the Great Lakes all the way to the Atlantic. That right now the mid-Atlantic is just getting in on some cloudy conditions, but as you make your way back from the upper Ohio area back through southwest Pennsylvania, Virginia, and northern West Virginia, that's where your rain is falling right now. Admittedly sporadic, but that is where it is falling. Let's take a look at the current radar satellite overlay, and that's again where you see your rain falling. And again, New England not getting affected yet. They, of course, will be the last ones to get affected by the storm. Let's just take a look at what's essentially going to happen with my NAM model here. And here we are by 11 p.m. this evening. Things are just before midnight, and precip is spreading through Pennsylvania. We've got it in the central and eastern Great Lakes. It's pushing through Virginia, and at the time things are still quiet. Clouds are starting to appear in southern and central New England, and then you go through the early morning hours, it continues to spread through the mid-Atlantic. It starts off as a little bit of mixed precipitation in the Adirondacks and the Berkshires between 6 and 10 a.m. in the morning, but by 11, here you see the map, the only mixed precipitation is left back towards central New England, and in southern New England you've just got rain falling, and by the afternoon hours, here we are 2-3 p.m., things are letting up, and then as you go through the afternoon hours, things really start to clear up. Into the evening hours, things are pretty much done, except for a quick burst of snow on the back end in Maine. Maine actually is going to be entering a pretty snowy pattern over the next couple of weeks, getting above average snow along with the rest of New England. Great call on New England meteorologist Matt Noyes on that one. And let's just take a look at what happens as we go through time here with the HPC map, one of my favorites. And here's the storm moves out. What happens here by Thursday is this ridging really kicks into place. Okay, so Thursday's a warm day, Friday's a warm day, but the concern for later on Friday is this backdoor cold front lining up from the heartland straight back through the Appalachians and into upper New England, and that's going to be pushing southeast at a decent clip Friday. And the reason why you won't be getting into the 80s all the way to Connecticut is because this backdoor cool front will cool you down before you can get all that hot. I do think you'll reach the 80s all the way to Virginia, 70s to New Jersey, and 60s through Connecticut and Massachusetts. Alright, and then that backdoor cool front leads way to a quick stormy pattern here across the northeast for the first part of the weekend. And then after that, high pressure starts to come into play, and that is the main player as we go into early next week. So that is the case of what we're looking at. Stay tuned to future videos for more information on the weather pattern, and have a great day. Check out our Facebook page, Stormtopia.com.